Hey y'all, out here at B Router Customs, and they've got a 69 Firebird that they're working on, but it was never really a factory 69 Firebird. It's like a Dynacore body. The whole thing is going to be aftermarket pieces and stuff put together, so it should be a pretty cool project. Let me run PJ down and we'll take a look at it. Larry, how are you, brother?
Good afternoon, Scotty. How are you today, sir?
Good. Tell me about this hot rod.
Oh man, I tell you what, they're coming out of the woodworks.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. This one is a 1969 Firebird. Now, interestingly enough, this was never a real car that was built by General Motors.
Really?
This is a Dynacore body. And the customer that bought this is kind of a sort of a sad little long story. He bought a really cool Trans Am clone, 69 Trans Am clone.
Right.
And he purchased all the suspension components from Heights so he could go autocross. Well, they put it on a lift, got ready to change it out, and whoever had worked on his car had covered up a lot of things, and it was rust. And he didn't feel like that car would be the one to build for autocross. He's going to have to completely take it back apart, redo the whole thing. So he decided, hey, I'll just buy a Dynacore body.
Right.
And then we'll build what we want. And this is what you're looking at now. Now, this Dynacore body will be highly modified.
Right.
What we took was his vision, and then we recreated a rendering for him. And in this rendering, it shows the rain gutters removed.
Right.
Which this is what we did. We do put a lip on them. We don't just cut them off.
Right. Yeah, I think that looks better.
And then
it's more like filling it than it is removing it.
Yeah, it is.
You know, because there's usually a lip in the middle of this, and you fill that.
Yeah.
But yet you still leave a little lip. I like that.
Well, it helps get the water away.
Right. Well, and you can't just come off that roof and just wrap it around. I don't think that looks so cool either.
Well, it's not the looks. When you don't do something like this, it runs down under the glass.
Right.
You know,
it's so
creates
good.
a mess.
Right.
But in this rendering, he requested the vents. He didn't know what he wanted, but he knew he wanted a set of vents that were similar to a Firebird. And so you take an original, and you see what the original looks like.
Okay.
They're kind of small.
Right.
And what we're doing now is we're going to create a new set of vents that are larger.
So it's going to have vents, or they're just going to be bigger?
No, they're going to actually be vents.
Oh, they're really going to
pull hot air out from under the hood.
Oh, cool. So you're going to put some mesh in one end of it? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm all about that.
Mesh
Yeah.
back in there.
Cool.
It's actually a wider area.
Right.
And then we're taking and bumping the fenders and the quarters out at least 1.5 inches.
All right.
We're putting 12 by 20 inch rims in the back and 19 by 10s up front.
Cool. And then did it come with that mini tub, or did you do that too?
No, we've done that also.
Okay. So you did a little bit of a tub, a little bit of a tug on the fender, and in between the two, you're going to get the wheel to fit right up underneath there. What about this spoiler back here? That looks like it's metal work.
He requested a spoiler that was kind of low, that would look like a GM spoiler.
Right.
And of course, the
Which it
spoilers
does.
that come on these things, they're fiberglass.
Right.
They're just bolt-on. So we're making one out of metal here.
PJ did that?
Yes, PJ
Oh,
did
man.
that.
Yeah. When I walked up to it, I was like, it does. It looks very factory, and I couldn't believe it was all metal. It's like, man alive. People just don't do that, you know. That's the right way to do it, though. It's very cool. And I like how the little Firebirds are cut out of the rear fenders for the lights.
And that's a factory unit.
Yeah.
Now, up front...
Are you going to keep that?
Yes, we're keeping that.
Okay, I didn't know if it said on the rendering or not.
Keeping that. And up front, we're going to use a Trans Am hood. And instead of having the three-piece bumper with a chrome centerpiece,
Right.
we're building fiberglass panels.
Okay.
These things originally had a piece of rubber between the fender and this plastic headlight cover.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what you're looking at here is not a piece that we're going to use. That was a kind of a quick throwaway fiberglass unit that we whittled out just to kind of get an idea of, what are we going to do up here? What are we going to do with the hood? So
It was a test piece.
it's a test piece.
Right.
Now, we're almost through with the correct pieces that will be on here. And we're going to pancake this hood in this area. You notice that this just looks like
High.
it's
Big
too high.
bird beak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
we're gonna cut her down, pancake her, as they
Right.
say, and get her down there.
Now, are you making that nose piece yourself?
Yes.
Holy cow, man.
Yep. Just about through with it too.
And then you got another one somewhere that's the real one. Yeah,
Yes.
I got you.
And instead of a chrome piece, we're gonna paint black.
All right. What motor are you going to be running in it?
It's an LS2, I believe is what he's got.
And I like the chassis red, huh?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Let's say that it's a Heights.
Yeah. Do theirs all come red or something?
He had this one powder coated. Here, I'll
Oh, I
show
got you. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Obviously, mock-up wheels on it. He's going to put the wheels like the rendering on it. Man, that's going to be awesome. How long do you think it'll take you to build this?
We should be done with this car somewhere December,
Okay. End of the year?
end of the year.
So it might make the indoor show circuit next year.
It's possible.
World of Wheels
World of
and
Wheels.
Autorama, things like that, maybe. Cool. No, I love it, man. You just don't get to see very many. Camaros are everywhere, right? But you don't get to see very many of the Firebirds and the Trans Ams.
Well, that was his thinking. That's why he chose this car.
Right,
They all cost the same amount of money to build.
right,
So choose what you like. Choose something unique.
right. I got you. Well, obviously Larry's got the phone. He's got to get the phone. So now, Larry, I always appreciate you letting me come out here and keep up with your projects. You always do great work. PJ does great work. I'm proud to come out and represent your cars because they always turn out really nice.
Thank you, Scotty.
Not a problem.
Appreciate it.
Folks, there you go. That's the beginning of a 69 Firebird from B. Router Customs. I think it's going to be a cool deal when it's done. I mean, anything Larry and PJ are involved in is going to be cool. And this one's going to be full custom, so I'm excited to see it finished. Man, we'll keep up with it on the way. Anyways, hope you all have enjoyed it. 69 Firebird, B. Router Customs. See ya.